Salamat. Kindly sit down. I dispense with the acknowledgements. May I address everybody, my co-workers in government, ladies and gentlemen. Alam natin lahat ang problema sa Pilipinas. And in my generation, ito ang pinaka-mabigat. I'm on the sunset days of my life. I am politically dead after this term. I have nowhere to go but to retire and perhaps in the fullness of God's time, die early so that I can rest. Ganito yan I'd like to just give you a resume of myself para you'd know where I come from. Before I became mayor, I was a prosecutor in Davao City. I was doing trial work for almost 8 years, and I became an OIC vice mayor, eventually to run in 1988 elections. Therefrom, di naman ako ng but I've been there for 23 years as mayor. Congressman and vice mayor to my daughter, Inday. All told, it was something like 40 years in the government service. Nung fiscal ho ako, and because that was near about the time when Shabu was making its entrance in the social scene, may marami ho akong kaso na dismiss because at that time, kakatapos lang ng martial law because of the Cory administration. May mga kaso siguro about 32 of them I remember. Talagang bumagsak. Because at that time, there was only one forensic analyst, a chemical engineer actually assigned sa itong forensics ngayon. And he had to take care about so many provinces under Region 11. So at one time, cases were called, but all the time, he's never there for the simple reason that he has to be in this province, ang supina na una, and he cannot travel alone at that time except to wait for a convoy, either of the police or the Philippine Constabulary at that time before he can travel. Kasi pag natsambahan ka ng NPA noon, either the buses are stopped suddenly, there's a checkpoint, and if you are there, goodbye. Noon, talagang pag nahuli ka, wala na yan. And I know that because I used to talk to them and hinihingi ko minsan ng balato yung iba. But still, lalo na pag, even now, good that we have this moratorium, irrespective of the fighting. Yung pakisabi na, yung alam ninyo yung kayong may contact sa NPA, pagka-intelligence officer yan, diretso yan. Wala nang dagang hinihinuhan na yan. Hindi mo naman, if you ask them, they would say, huwag na lang yan, Mayor, tapos na yan. Basta intelligence officer, diretso yan. Diretso yan. Kaya tell them na lumaban na ang gusto. Kasi ganon ang, even yan, right before the ceasefire. Noong nag-ceasefire tayo, I declared one earlier to show good faith on the part of the government. Inambos naman ng buang yung mga sundalo sa Surigao banda, kaya ako nagalit. Then nag-away kami ni Sison, professor ko, kilala kami. Nagmurahan kami, sabi ko, ikaw. Nagpakita na nga ako ng magandang loob But eventually, they are now in Oslo talking about this. So, marami akong bakante na sundalo at ma-deploy ko sa Mindanao because doon sa Holo, we are battling it out with them. Ganito yan I am not a wartime president. I was elected in an environment of where democracy was being played out. I am a president that would seek peace for my land. Wala akong ambisyon pagpatuloy itong lahat na gera because it could not only zap the human Filipino spirit, but everybody. Lahat, and hatred would continue and continue and continue. Nakapag-usap ako sa NPA, NDF, sila, okay na tayo. I talked to Murad, I talked to Jafar, and yung Central Committee, I got a response positive. Despite the fact that Murad earlier said that he'd go to war if there is no BBL. Sabi ko, sir, ipag-ano muna yan? Sabi ko, sayang ang buhay. Sayang talaga. And si Noor naman, I just talked to him coming over here. And kung sinong kilala ni Noor, the line was very bad. But I heard him saying that's going to go to me in Davao, but has to bring his troops as security. I could not explain to him that that would not be possible anymore. Unang-una, he is facing charges. And if at all he's allowed to go out, lalo na hindi siya pwede magdala ng sarili niyang armas. Wala akong ano dyan. Maski dalhin mo yung kanyon mo lahat. That doesn't really bother me. But the fact is the military and the police will not allow it. And I would run roughshod with them if I insist it my way. They will obey, but they would take it as a bad indication of what's in my mind. Huwag na lang natin guluhin. I will call him, masama ang linya pag-araw sa hulo eh. So I'll call him tonight and just tell him, I'll fetch you if you want. Ako na mismo ang pupunta ng hulo, tapos dalhin kita sa Davao o doon tayo mag-usap. So parang okay na. But there are two sectors sa Mindanao na hindi ko talaga kayang. Ang una-una, because I do not want to talk to the Abosaya. Masyado silang brutal but outright criminals na no compaction about human life. Yung last time na yung bata, 17 years old. Sabi ko sa kanya, you know, we used to be friends, but nawala na ako ng believe sa inyo. Pati yung mga ganon, bata, makidnap niya. Masyado namang sumubra ka ro sa arte. And if you're just there to show to us how the ISIS really works that way, well, remember that it takes two to a tango. And what you can do, I can do better 10 times. I can even eat you alive. Bigyan mo na ako asin pagsuka, kikilawin talaga. I mean, what's the point of killing? So, itong isa are the scholars and the militants. They are now called militants. Wala na yung mga Maote. There's a Maote group in Central Mindanao, in Lanao, at iba pa. So, nag-usap kami minsan. You know, my lola is a Maranao. Ang lolo ko Chinese. But my father is a Bisaya, Cebu. But I've never lived in Cebu. But if you ask me my lineage, I tell you that I am a Bisaya. Because we take our ancestry from, we count it from the father. Wala, hindi ako nakatawa. Pero but I can talk to them. Before the elections, I utusan ko yung, and my son, the vice mayor, married a Tausug lady and a Maranao mother. Tatay niya Tausug, si Sangkola. So I kind of go in and out in the territories of Mindanao, both on the Moroland and yung sa ideological borders ng NPA, pati yung gobyerno. Nakausap ko, but this is the one that, sabi ko sa kanila, bakit? What's the use of They are the militants that you can talk to. Ito yung mga tablik. Yung mahaba yung ano, tapos nakaputi. Their equivalent would be like Knights of Columbus sa Kristiyanos. Yun yung sila parang gano'n. Sabi nila, Mayor, for as long as the Americans are here, we will talk to you, but we will never negotiate for peace. Di sabi ko nga na bakit tagal na to eh. And I remember sa ANC, si Losada, si Tatad, si Orling, and those who pretend to know all, sinabi sa akin na, sabihin mo kay Mayor, 100 years na yun. Precisely. Tinanong ko sa kanila yun. Sa mga nila, why can't we just forget this? Mayor, it cannot, sabi ko, it's in the past. Ay, hindi ko ginamit yung 100 years. It's in the past. Really past. So, it's present perfect. Tapos yung pictures ng massacre, na tinambak nila doon sa mga butas-butas, nandoon lahat eh. Yung katorpihan ng Amerikano, sila ang kumuha noon. And the Filipinos got it from the archives of the American. Hindi pa nila sununog. Maybe that's part of history or it's... Kanila yun. Ngayon, medyo sabi niya, by this statement said that we will not negotiate with you. Because we see the Americans, yung mga special forces na sa kampo ng mga natin, sa gobyerno, hindi naman nakikita naman. Di sabi ko na, well, there will be a time we'll have to talk to the Americans to leave Mindanao. I never said Philippines. Smart thing siguro niya, which is really true. Problems in this country, this is to be our place, and we can't even talk freely without ostensibly offending the... You know, when I was mayor, I know that drugs was really a serious problem. Piskal ako. Nakita ko yung mga kaso na dinismiss. Walang witness, dumating sa akin tawas. Tapos nagsisunungaling yung pulis kung ano-anong kalokohan. And even taking pictures of the wives and children coming out of school and from the malls. And even once kidnapping a teacher who was a wife of the policeman assigned, and NARCOM ang noon. NARCOM section or unit ng PCINP. So yung mga ganon, mga atrocities, alam ko yan. So when I became mayor, I said, leave my city. I cannot work with you around. I cannot improve the environment. We cannot progress if you are around kidnapping people, raping women, selling drugs, and crime is everywhere. If you do not leave my city, I will kill you. Sabi naman ni stop, doon sa kanina, stop making noise. No, I cannot stop. Because I will lose the momentum. And I cannot afford it because I am not the president. The momentum has to be there. And it will be there for 6 years until the last pusher is taken out on the streets. I cannot just play silent. Sabi na, that got you into trouble. Whose shit is it? Mine? This is my country. There is no law. Until now, presidente na ako, sinasabi, papatayin ko kayong lahat. There is no law at all which says I cannot threaten criminals either as mayor or president. Or if there's anyone who disagrees, give me the provision of law. But ko takot sabihin mo, putang ina mo, papatayin ka na, sinisira mo yung mga bata. Because if I do not interdict, alam naman ninyo, we are all mayor, just count a few years. If I do not interdict this problem now, I will have to compromise the next generation. Ang tatama nito, ito yung mga high school. But eventually, we will all die, we'll get old, at with 3 million flies all over the country, they are not concentrated in Pandacan or Tondo. They're everywhere. And so with 3 million, hindi ko binili lang yung akin eh. Hinayaan ko muna. That was the report of Santiago 3 years ago when he was the head of the PDEA. Hindi ko sinali yung akin because ang akin still evolving nga. By the end of the year, it's going to hit to another million. Every day may nagsusurrender hanggang ngayon eh. At 700 was the last clear count. The newspaper stopped. Yung ABS lang, sige na, ito according to the analysis, investigative journal. Sige. Pagdating ng panahon, if it will fail, maligaya kayong lahat dyan. But I have no intentions of failing. And they said that my mouth is, he is not a statesman. Whoever told you that I was applying to be a statesman? Ang pagkaalam ko, tumakbo ako ng presidente, ordinaryo lang ako na tao. Ako'y simple lang akong mayor, dumating pagka dito sa, hindi ko nga, sa totoo lang, just to illustrate to you how this destiny plays out. Sino sa inyo nagsuporta sa akin? Siya, one or two. Ilan lang? 4, 5, 6. Wala akong barangay captain. Wala akong congressman. Wala akong pera. Si Amy pa ang nagbigay. Sabi niya, inutang daw niya. And si Amy supported me. I do not know it because of, my father was a cabinet member of President Marcos during the first term of his presidency. My father was one of the two who stood by Marcos in his darkest hours. Everybody was shifting to the liberal at the time, kay Diosdado Macapagal. And it was only Ibarle and my father who stood by Marcos. That is why, when he won, my father was one of the cabinet members of Marcos. So yan ang ano namin, I cannot really disassociate myself. And besides, yung si Inday, yung mga Carpio taga-Paway, may anak na ako na Lucano. Siyempre, mahirap na magano. Siyempre, dugo na yan eh. So may connect na talaga. Blood is blood. So yan ang, balik tayo dito sa droga. Alam ninyo, pag hindi ninyo ito nahinto, tignan mo ang crime. It has dropped 50%. Maynila, bakit wala ko narinig kahapon nga may ni-rape na bata, pinatay ang tatay? Wala nang kriminal. So what fueled the criminals to commit the crime? Drugs. Kita mo, tahimik na. At sa Dewey Boulevard, maglakad ka, walang, nobody's messing up with you. Pero sandali lang yan. Kaya pag hindi, gano'n yan eh. Parang ano yan, pag huminto ka dyan, humina ka, balik na naman yan. Because of money. Kaya ang mga mayors dyan, I'm not really referring to you ha. Pero totoo ito si yung Udikta, di drug lord, no? Itong si Albuera, sa totoo lang, naunahan niya ako. Talagang order ko sa kanya, patayin mo. As in, patayin mo. May isang akong team na sa army, sabi ko, patayin ninyo. Wherever he is. Baharap ng simbahan, patayin mo. Lalo na sa cemetery. Kasi mas malapit na lang, itulak mo lang ang putang ina niya. Kasi man mayor ka tapos ganun ang ginagawa mo. And you know why? Because early on, tinitignan ko ng statistics, whenever the president has given everything, notice that Bohol is a very passive place. Mga ayaw ng gulo yan. Saan ka nakita dito ng army na taga Bohol? Isa lang, seldom. Ang contribution ng Bohol, I'm not trying to be sarcastic about or being funny. Ang Bohol, nakakontribute yan ng, may mga taga Bohol dito, either pare or madre. Yan ang sakit ng mga taga Bohol, pati yung, well, of course, ito ay lesser extent mga Ilocano. Conservative. Karamihan niya mga pare, Bohol. Ang problema, kung bakla rin ang gago. Ito sa Bohol, bakit maraming droga? Ang tataka ako kasi yung mga turista na doon pupunta, both domestic and pupuntahan doon. So, prevailing ang Cebu ko. Saan ito galing? Na-zero din on kay Udikta. He was the number one. Pati yung Iloilo, karamihan ng mayor dyan. Sabi ko, sorry na lang. Alam mo, basang order ko, pag wala na, yung chief of police mo, yun ang utusan ko, patayin mo yung putang inang mayor mo. Kung pagdating sa ganun, I will do it. I will do it. Believe me, I will do it. Wala akong ano. Sabi ko nga, sabihin ko sa inyo, I'm staking my honor, my life, and the presidency itself. Ako, may impeach. Wala naman akong gasto. So, iniwang yung posto. Honor? How can I lose honor when I grieve for my country? Life? Lahat naman tayo na mamatay. Dadating yung panahon, I've always believed in destiny. Who'd ever believe also that they would win the presidency? Destiny. Wala ang pera. Sa totoo lang yung mga milyonaryo na tinanggihan ko ngayon dito sa Maynila, malalaki, they're the ones. You'd know because they're offering to build the rehab houses. Yung tinanggihan ko, sabi ko, now, I'll give you an idea who they are. They're the ones eager to fund the rehab of houses all over. Ako talaga galit sa droga because sisirain ang bayan natin. Even right at the early start, ang unang mangyari niyan is the boy or the girl becomes irrational. Then the family would start to squabble kasi magnanakaw yan. Pero sa tatay, nanay, mag-squabble. And it would always result a dysfunctional family. Yan ang ayaw ko dyan. Kasi yung anak mo, pinaaral mo, only to realize pagdating ng panahon, sira na ang ulo. And yung mga mayaman, umaabot ng gastos milyon. and yet pabalik in and out sa rehab centers with no lasting relief. Why? Because incessant or constant use of shabu for 4 months, depende to 1 year, will shrink the brain of a person. And when the brain has shrunk, rehabilitation cannot be a viable option. Yan ang ayaw ko. Ang problema nito, hindi tayo. Huwag na tayo magbulahan. Hindi tayo. Maski may anak kayo nandyan, kaya mo sumugastan, bigyan mo ng shabu araw-araw. Ang kawawa nito, the thousands of thousands, walang pera. Both dito, pati yung sa labas. Ang masakit sa labas, nagtatrabaho yung asawa sa Qatar, nagtatrabaho yung tatay sa Saudi Arabia, only to discover yung anak niya bungog na sa droga. Or, better still, would be the subject of a crime. Ma-rape, masaksak. Sila yung kagagaw-gago kaisip, ano kaya ang nangyari na sa pamilya ko? Lahat ng pera niya binubuhos dito. Tapos, ganunin mo lang ang sakripisyo ng tao. Por Diyos, ang putang ina mo, papatayin talaga kita. Believe me. Wala man akong kaso ako. Sino mo huli sa akin? May immunity ako. Alam ninyo yan. Totoo. Kasi yung abogado at naman sa inyo. Ngayon, yung polis. Sabi ko sa polis, sige kayo, ano? Go ahead. Kill. O, tapos, akong polis, ako ang bahala sa putang. Sige, basta trabaho lang. My orders are, go out and arrest them, and if they do not surrender and present a violent resistance, and if you feel that that resistance would endanger your life, would jeopardize your being, kill him. Period. Wala na. Oh, nga na utos ko. Yan si Albuera, swerte siya. Hindi ako nagbibiro, ha? Kaya puro tayo mayor dito, eh. I mean, may mayor lang din ako. Yung presidency, wala na yun. Arte na lang yan sa buhay ko. Matrabaho yan. Wala pang... Kaya sige, ito yung kandidato namin sa presidential. Ay, gago ka. Kung gusto mag-mayor, gago ka. Ang presidente. Gawain ko lang ng clerk araw-araw. Pag-uwi ko ngayon, I have 2 other functions to attend. Pag-uwi ko, yung folders na yan, Department of Affairs, Justice Department, sa YASAY, sa DICT, sa Education, and I have to review it page for page, and I have to place marginal notes. Hindi ka naman gago mag-marginal note. Pareha kay Arroyo, yung nag-marginal note na corruption na tuloy. Di ba yung intelligence niya? Sabi, okay. Ano pa naman niya sabi mo? Okay. Pagka may pirma na yung ano dyan, pirma ilang anong section, from what department. Okay. So, okay, basahin mo muna. Alam mo, sa totoo lang, matulog ako. Pinakamadala, siya may alas 3, alas 4, alas 5. Tapos pagka alauna, gisingin ako ng... Sila? Sir, bihis na, sir. Yan. Ngayon, kung gusto mong pamira, di tawagin mo yung mga department secretary mo. Ano ba kapagpirahan? Kaya na lang ang gusto mo, Presidente, magkapira. Kaya ako pagka uwi ako sa gabi, bards eh. Si Presidente Aquino, hindi man nagbabards. Doon umiikot siya. Alam siguro niyang gibutasan yung bars na dati. Ako madali eh. 3 minutes na doon ka na. Bakit ka ikot doon sa... Pagdating doon, ako lang mag-isa. Wala man akong asawa nandoon man sa Davao. Wala naman rin ang magsama sa akin. Magligaw ako, wala naman magsagot sa akin. Matanda na. 71, magligaw ka pa? Pera lang ang gusto niya. Bakit? Gusto niya katawan mo? Anong maibigay ng katawan mo sa kanya? May timer ka pa. Dali ha. Pagdating sa sinong nandyan? Sir, si ano? Sige. Pag landing mo sa bird, Sir, Bisaya man, manihapon ka na. Maghaponan mo. Di, ena. Bayagra ka kay... Pagbusog ka, walang bayagra eh. Wala totoo, di ba? Tatawa-tawa kayo dyan eh. Maghipokrito man kayo. Magbayagra ka. Magkita ka 30 minutes. Sabasa ka doon sa puro ina-atake ka. Sige lang. Dadating yung araw ninyo. Akala ninyo ganun ka. Hindi ka kakain. Ang problema ngayon ganito. Nandiyan ka na, posisyon. Laro ka na. Hindi ito bullet train ng Japan, ha? Ito sa edad namin. Ito, western train ito ng mga cowboy noon, pati Indian. Tug, 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 tug. Tapos mabasa mo doon, makabasa ka sa yung briefer. Araw-araw yan eh. Every minute. 14 soldiers killed in class in... Ayun na. May bakukang nang pumasok doon eh. Mga tsug, tsug, tsug. Pag naisip mo ulit yan, tsug, tsug, tsug. Tsug, tsug. Wala na. Ito lang train na ito sa buong mundo na marunong mag-atras. Sa terminal. Pagpasok sa terminal, i-start mo, ayaw na talaga mag... Anak ka ng puta. Tingnan ka lang sa... bakit? Tulog ka na lang. Tulog ka na. Trabaho na lang ako. Yan ang... kung presidente ka, ako pabalikin ako. Kasarap ng buhay ko, Mayor. Si Mayor, nasa Maynila. Nandito si Mayor, nandito raw. Umuwi na sa Davao. Gano'n ba style yun? Itong ano ko sa... Hayaan ninyo ako. You know, the Americans, it's a truism that people judge best when they condemn. Ito mga pagkahiporto itong kaputang inan to. Along the Mexican border, American border, there's the drug war there going on. So far, 60,000 have died. Kapitbahay nila yan, ha? Itong akin, pinakialaman to because actually ganito yan. This started, kaibigan ko na yung sinugrari, as a political garbage issue sa Davao. Totoo talagang yung mayari ako. Pero yung karamihan dyan talagang away. Sa footage pa ng ABS nung bago pa akong mayor. Banatan kami doon na talagang pati yung ginawa ng isyo ng mga babae na yung si Pugoy, yung pinatay ko lahat. Nasabi ko mabuti pa itong mga putang ina to na unahan pa ang mayor. Totoo yun, sinabi ko yun. But hindi na out of, para bang inismall ko yung kakalalang to derogate the manhood. Putang inang maggago kapangit nito, nakatikim pa ng. Totoo yun nasabi ko. Ba't nang ginakumpile nila, pati yung pinatay ko? Doon sa Davao noon, maldito kasi itong Nograles. Basta may patay doon, pag walang suspect, baski dito. Dito ngayon. Pag may nakita dyan nakahapla, extrajudicial killing. Puto extrajudicial, ginamit ni Nograles yun. And yet, he never won an election. Kaya Inday o sa akin. I never lost an election actually. Until naging presidente. Nung hindi ito umuubra ng Davao. Kasi ang tao nakikita nila. Sino ba naman gusto na magulo na sila? Sino ba man? Ito. Ngayon nung election, you would notice that the particular extrajudicial killing was never an issue against me. Not even during the debates. But ang rating, bigla na akong tumaas, diretso-diretso na. Kinarga nito na Trillanes, pati lahat ng basura. Ang Inquirer, tiga-printura rin ng basura, lahat sila. Ang ABS-CBN2, kinarga nila lahat yan. I can tell this because I have the records still to show you if you want. Kaya pwede ako manginsulto ng tao. Hindi nila ginamit ito till it was late. Kung ano-anong basura. Tapos ngayon, sinakyan itong mga NGOs, mga yung may mga funding sa labas, mga grant, just to justify also their being there. Tapos sinakyan ng mga ugok na Amerikano. Tapos ang problema nito, pati yung State Department, si Obama, pati yung. Well, even then, assuming it to be true, we are a member of the United Nations. It would be far different if I remain to be a mayor. Kasi lang yan eh. But ako presidente, I carry the Republic of the Philippines. Now, if you start hitting me like this, mapapahiya yung Pilipino na salo, kayo pala, mga murderer yung presidente ninyo. There is a international forum. You bring it there, have it referred to the Human Rights Commission, then send the rapporteur to investigate and make a report, then go back to the body, and then magdaldal ka muna doon. That is the proper way. How are we supposed na membro tayo tapos ganunin mo? Kaya ako nagsabi ko, naglaban ako. Because when you are already at the receiving end of an uncontrollable rush of whatever, kung ano yan, mababaong ka, the only way out is to insult. That was my retaliation to them. Sinabi ko, mga putang ina ninyo, tignan mo talaga itong NGO ng Maynila. What is the connotation, the usual connotation sa atin ng putang ina? No? Son of a bitch. Or others would say it's salamagan. Ang nilagay nila, the best of the son of a whore. Kita mo, whore is not usually being used. But when you judge the best way is people judge best when they condemn. So they use the word. Ito namang mga Amerikano, pagkabobo naman. Alam nila na I am a midterm president. That when I entered the presidency, there was already no money Ang naabutan ko, MOOE lang. Towards the end of the wala akong capital outlay, kaya ako lang maitulong sa inyo, kaya ako nagatago. Hindi sabihin na ayaw ko kayong kasi meron man talaga ilambing yan. As of now, next year, mayroon na tayo, so have more than 1 trillion to distribute. And it will be distributed equally. Wala na politika-politika. Gusto kong, ilan lang rin ang pagbigyan ko sa politika? 1, 2, 3, nanalo ako sa Aimee. Nanalo ako sa Lanao. Ay, kasi, siyempre, pinsang mga milip na doon lahat. Tingnan mo, pagpasok ka ng Lanao, Empire of Duterte. Tanggalin mo nga yan. Pagkakurnin ninyo dito. Nanalo ako sa... Nandito ba siya? Nandito siguro siya. Wala. Kasi ano nga. Nanalo. Bumaliktad ang gangay. Iniwan si Ruhas. Kasi hindi man niya love si Ruhas. Ako man. Totoo yan ano pa chismisin mo. So, but I won heavily sa Mindanao and Visayas. Dito sa iba, mga sa Luzon, talo ako pero kukunti-kunti lang. Kaya umabot ng milyon ang... But I won heavily sa Mindanao. So, balik tayo. Ako galit sa kanila. Galit. Alam mo yung kabastusan ng Amerikano? Sige, kasi ako parinig ng China. Kasi ano ang gusto ninyo? Here is the arbitral judgment that we are entitled to the entitlements. It's not a territorial thing. 12 miles lang yan eh. That's it. Yung 200 miles, parang fish pond yan. Philippines, ito yung fish pond mo. Kanya-kanya tayong fish pond. Ito pinag-awayan dito yung fish pond. Yung mga tilapia sa loob, pati yung kung may oil dyan. This is not territorial. So we want, right. But what do you want? There are two ways of doing it. You seize it forcefully, or we talk. Mamili kayo dyan. Kung gusto nyo nigira, okay lang. Ang problema, manalo ba tayo? And where will be the battleground? Sa si Beijing? Sa Harbin? Sa Xiamen? Palawan. Kumagaw pang Palawan, naluko na. Nasabihin mo, Amerika, maniwala ka dyan sa Amerikano. They will not fight to die for us. Wala tayong nakikap. Tanungin ninyo yung mga military. Ano naman dyan sila? Yung war games. Tanungin mo yan silang military. Sila lang ang natututo dyan using our soldiers. Because yung equipment nila, pati equipment natin, there is no compatibility. Hindi magkasya. So, ipahiram lang siya during the war games, hindi compatible yan, pagkatapos kunin nila. Ganon ang Amerikano, magtanong kayo ng... Wala man tayong makuha dyan sa kanila. Sabi ko, until now, may isa pa dito mga smart elect. Sabi ko yung F-50 made in South Korea. Correct. But that is really made in America, components lang, it was assembled there. Kasi doon ginamit outsourcing, pareho ng Adidas. Makina na yung gastos nila doon, mahal yan, pero pag inisip nila, The actual asim doon sa Korea. Made in America yan. That's American technology. Tingnan mo, nagbili tayo ng dalawa. Gusto natin bumili ng mga missile, and even the 50 caliber mechanism, ayaw nilang ibigay. Sabihin mo, totoo sa yung Amerikano. Buhusan ng tubig. I will pour water on his head if he lies to me. Kaya hindi ako nawala na ako ng believe sa mga gago na yan. Hindi ako believe sa kanila. Kaya sabi ko, dito na ako dinadaan sa human rights. You cannot stop me. It is my sacred duty, although it may sound a shit to you, it is my sacred duty to keep the integrity of this republic and the people healthy. Because yung shabu na yan po, mabuti kayo, mga mayaman man kayo, you can always pay for the rehab. Ang rehab is always a social and health issue. Kasi bayaranan yan sa ospital, medisina. A social issue, a law and order issue, a health issue. Kaya kayo mga Morocano, huwag kayong Aywan ko ang Pilipinong ordinaryo, pero ako malayo na ako sa inyo. Ayaw niyo pabili ng armas, punta ako ng Russia. Pinapunta ko yung mga general sa Russia. Sabi ng mga Russian, do not worry. Kasi wala ka tayong mga armas eh. We have everything you need. We will give it to you. O di ba ito pang hintay diyan sa ang China naman. Punta ka lang dito, magpirma ka lang, dadating lahat yan. Oo, totoo. Tingnan mo. Sama tayo lahat para Amerikano magpakain dyan ng anong usap kayo? Tubig. Juice. China. Ano pa lang yan? Snacks pala yan. Laureate na yan. They're so generous even with food. Ako, nawala na ako ng respeto sa Amerika. Nawala na ako ng respeto sa... Instead of helping us, knowing fully well that alam nila because they have a government similar as ours. Alam nila na yung bottoms up, na bottoms up talaga yun. So sabi ng iba, Duterte, why does he have to kill people? Why don't they just go to the rehab? Easily said than done. Where do I get the money? So I get the money from all departments, give it to this health department. Pati yung education and kayasay kunin ko. Kang tugade. Just to build the rehab. So it will be just like robbing Peter to pay Paul. Alam nila yan, may gobyerno sila. Instead of helping us, ang unang tumira itong State Department. So, you can go to hell. Mr. Obama, you can go to hell. EU, better choose purgatory. Puno na sa impyerno. Bakit ako matakot sa inyo? Pati tuloy yung nadala. Because kasi sabi nila, yan si Duterte, Hitler yan eh. Maraming pinatay. Hindi ako rin. Bagay, it was really a fupa. It was a classic fupa. Sabi, o sige, si Hitler na lang ako. Pinatay ni Hitler mo. Kayo, clear man niya. Patayin ko, ano patayin ko? Ang mga durugista. I was not making any comparison. I was stressing a point there. But anyway, I apologize for it. And I apologize again. It was not politically, socially correct of me to say that. And if I ruffled the feathers of the Jewish community, may I say I'm sorry. That was just part of the mental and sometimes kasi ito ay yung sumunod ito. There are times if you talk too much and for too long, ang connectives ng nauna ito. Yung iba naman, ito na lang ang serviceable. Why is the tongue so valuable? It takes care of your hunger, sexual, and food. Well, ito lang ang masabi ko sa inyo. Kaya ako talaga galit. Never mind my mouth. Pare-pareho man tayo. I never aspired to be a statesman yung hindi to ala Marcos, ha? I mean, my countrymen. Wala yan. Hoy, mga putang ina ninyo. Baski doon sa Congress, noon sa UTK paggiling ko, kayo? Wala man kayo nagsuporta sa akin, isa dito. Kanya-kanyang panahon. Tao naman. Maybe I have yet to show the best of my being. Hanggang ngayon, wala pa. Aywan ko, baka hindi magdating. Sorry na lang. Pero at least dumaan ako ng para matay mayor. Ako, sa totoo lang, nagkamali lang ang Panginoong Diyos. Sa totoo lang, ang ugali ko talaga, pang mayor lang. Pang mayor lang ako. Yung pumalakpak, kasi hindi man sila maging presidente rin talaga. If I identify myself with them, so okay na. Well, ganon talaga. This is not a self-derogation. I do not want to demean myself, pero ang ugali ko talaga, pang mayor lang. I am not ready for the big league. Sabi ko nga kasi itong bata ninyo, si Rojas, si Wharton. Sabi ko, ano Wharton? Pagtingin ko doon, Watson pala, butan. Ngayon, galit pa sa akin. Yung pa siguro yung gumagastos ngayon ng atake ko. Galit. Siya ang may galit. Pero ayaw ko na makipag-away. I think I told him sa debate, takot ka lang mamatay kasi mayaman ka. Parang totoo naman. Tayo, mamatay tayo. Kayo dyan, okay na ba kayo? Ako wala ba? Bagay, pero good na ako sa buhay ko. Good na ako. Kasi walang politika to. Everybody can, pag may problema kayo, sabihin ko sa inyo totoo, pag may pera pa, maghati-hati mo na ito. Ito yung itong naiwan. Pero yung ibang problema ninyo, katulong ako. Demanda kayo ng isang asawa mo, nagka-problema ka dito sa isa, o yung asawa mo, gobernador, tapos yung girlfriend mo, mayor, ikaw, congressman, marami yan. Putang ina niyo, maniwala kayo, marami yan. Anak na muta. Ang qualification to be mayor or governor, first, must be a Filipino citizen, must be 25 or 35 years old, must at least be a mistress, a current mistress of... Yun. Marami yan dito, political contemporary times sa atin. Yan. Siya congressman, yung isa mayor, kaya maraming mga dito ngayon, mga mayor na gobernador, kagaganda. Maniwala ka sa akin, umiikot ako. Kaya magsabi, mayor, ma'am, ako yung mayor ng mga taong munisipyo. Tapos, Franjo ni Clan. Ganun ba, ma'am? Ang sunod ko, basta sabihin niya, may magbulong, usually ang DILG, sir, yung representante ng DILG, magbulong mo niyan. Sir, yan yung mistress niya na. Kaya kung makita ko yung kalaban, siyadong immoral naman yung setup niya dito. Patayin mo yung babaeng yan. Kabit lang pala yung puta, pamayor-mayor. Pero pagdating ko sa misis, maghatid minsan sa, ma'am, alis na kami. Ma'am, pag nabiyuda ka, ma'am, paalamin mo ako, ha? Ganyan naman ang laro ng buhay. Well, anyway, I still have 3 events to go. I'm happy that I've met you. At least I have expressed my anger. At bakit ganito? And the way that I behave, because I do not. For the life of me, I'll never. Mas mabuti pa magluhod ako sa mga King of Brunei o Thailand. Huwag mo akong paluhurin sa Amerika. Never. Ayoko talaga. You can do your worst, actually. Basta ako nakaposta dyan. My job, my life, and the presidency itself. Kung hanggang 3 taon lang ako, so be it. Destiny yan nandyan na yan, hindi mo na pagka yan ang landing mo, dyan talaga. Sino mag-abot ka ng presidente? But, kung sabihin ako, abot ka dyan pero hanggang dito ka lang, ngay kahirap. So, hanggang dyan lang tayo. But remember, ako ang sinabi ko ito sa military para malaman niyo, pati sa pulis. Ako galing ako noon sa wounded na personnel dyan sa Bonifacio. Sabi ko sa kanila, if I do not last long, I travel umuwi ako noon, sa commercial, baski anong aeroplano, baski yung nag-spray, basta magpunta ng Davao, sakyan ko yan. Basta makauwi lang. Pero if I do not make it sa aking presidency, or if the problem would outlast me, remember, mahirap itong laban na ito. Because narco-politics has set in. The reason why I do not want an election, because narco money will be used to finance the candidacies of so many candidates yan. At pag yan ang nanalo, whether you like it or not, he will its power, he will use it. At yung nasanay na maraming pera, hindi na atras yan. But pag hindi kayo nagbantay, you will be facing a candidate marked by narco-politics. Lots of money. Nothing is really asked of you except that you just... Ako na ang bahala. Sinabi ko sa police, hear it kayo. Just do your duty. I said, arrest them and overcome the resistance. But if you find yourself in danger of losing your life, shoot them. That has always been my order. Now, there is no law at all which is a governor and a mayor cannot threaten criminals. What kind of law is that na takutin mong kriminal, ikaw pa makulong? Gagong babatas yan. Ngayon, what is my guarantee to the police? Saan ko man ito mo? Sige ako basa. Kalaban mo, ombudsman, mayroon pang human rights, ang police mayroon pang RD's office, yung regional command, pa-imbestigahin ka. Eureka. Pardon. Go do your duty in accordance with my order, lawful. Pagkapatay ka, idemanda ka, pagdating ng supine, balik mo sa akin. Yan, fill up your name there. Resign dyan. Pardon. Abogado man tayo. It does not even say you're allowed to pardon 5 persons or 10 persons. The President can grant pardon, absolute or conditional, or may grant amnesty with the concurrence of Congress. Period. Sige. Kulungin mo. Pardon lahat yan. O sabi ko, huwag kayong matakot. Ako ang bahala nga eh. Sige, fight kayo. Kaya ang polis. Ngayon, bakit ang polis ngayon? Kasi hindi na natatakot. I tell you, yung mga yung may droga, paranoid dyan, may mga armas yan. Invariably, they carry because the first thing that afflicts them is paranoia. Sige yan sila tingin gano'n na may humahabol sa kanila. Kita mo sa nahuli sa mga pulis, para siyang hinihabol ng demonyo. Magdala talaga ng armas yan. Kaya, bakit ngayon? Because ngayon, nagtatrabaho ang pulis. Noon kasi takot, pag nasuspend, at that day, wala ng sweldo, wala ng pagkain ang pamilya. Now, what do I do in that? What was I doing in Davao? Pagka na-suspend ang pulis, ako ang magbigay ng sweldo sa intelligence fund. I provide a lawyer, take home pay niya, binibigay ko. At saka yung pamilya niya, sigurado. May sweldo siya baski suspended. Kaya ang pulis sa Davao, pag sinabi ko magtrabaho, katrabaho. Kita mo ngayon, ang nagdala taga Davao. So he's telling the police, ganun ang style ni Duterte. You just follow him and you're safe. Ganun na. Kasi kung hindi ko ganun yan, hindi magtrabaho yung police. Pagdating ng human rights, so kawawa ang police. Pagdating ng Congress doon, huwag kayong magtakot. Ayaw ninyo magsalita, sabihin ninyo, sir, wala kaming, tinatamad kami magsalita. Kung gusto ninyo, sabihin mo lang, pagod ako, sir, ayaw ko magsalita. Tapos. Pero hindi ka na mapilit ng Congress dyan. Your Honor, I would like to invoke the right to remain silent. Period. Wala ng congressman, walang senado, walang makatanong sa iyo if you use that and nothing can be inferred against that. Hindi kaya, silence means consent is not applicable in a constitutional rule. Ang sabi mo, ayaw magsalita, gano'n. You cannot infer that because there is no adverse inference that you can make if a person invokes the right to remain silent. Konstitusyon yan. Yan naman ang laban mo. Shut up ka. Pagdating ng human rights, ayaw ko. Pagdating ng ambassador, ayaw ko. Pagdating ng Congress, ayaw ko. Tinatamad kami magsalita. Hindi, period. I am invoking the right to remain silent, sir. I will not talk. Wala na. Wala na ibang na. Dismiss na. Ibig sabihin, uwi na tayo. Ayan man si Edo. Ito yung panahon, ito yung pinakagwapo sa San Beda. Nakatatlo ito. Sa Sentro Escolar siguro, kay kapitbahay man, nakadalawa. Sa Holy Spirit, isa. Mga Mayor, Gobernador, maraming salamat po at if there's anything that I can do for you. I'm not into politics, you know. Kita ka, wala akong, I do not travel to, because wala no, one shot na naman ako. I will never come back this way again. So I would just assure that we work together. I'm sounding off the alarm regarding drugs. Please do something about it. Ngayon, kung sabihin ninyo, hindi nyo kaya, huwag kayong maghiya. Mayor, hindi ko ugali yung violenting pamamaraan. Sige. Tumabi ka lang dyan. Ako na mismo. Marami yung mga ganda dyan doon sa inyo. Para Gano'n lang. I'll do it for you. Ako, do not want to interfere. I do not want to Yung may naiwan dyan, wala na. I think that what I would do is just to send it to the Supreme Court for the judges. I'll send it to the police yung kanila. Kasi I create so many whirlwinds. Pag magulo masyado. It's not only one. Marami yan Barangay captain pati police. Pero itong mga police, putang ina kayo, sinabi ko, huwag niyo akong lukuhin. Mauna talaga kayo. Sa Davao, lahat na police pumasok sa Davao, pinatay ko talaga. Lahat na nag-kidnap, pinatay ko. Kayo. Pero, sabi ni Duterte doon sa mga ko, putang ina, istorya ba lang yan? Diwala pala kayo.
Thank you, Mr. President.